welcome to PE with Mr. P. I am Mr. P. Hopefully we are all doing great out there today. So I'm going to show you guys and girls a pyramid challenge we're going to be working on. I get to introduce you to Dorota, and we have a little bit of mental health we're going to be talking about. So to get started, I'm going to introduce you guys and girls to Dorota. Dorota is a 2-year-old girl from Bandage Paws. She is known as a very quiet girl, but loves her head scratches and enjoys the company of dogs and cats as long as they're a bit of the quieter type and not too wild. So that is Dorota. Next up, we're going to talk a little bit about mental health and how movement is good for your physical health. So physical health has lots of mood elevating effects, meaning you find yourself maybe having a bit of a not great day, usually after exercising, whether you're going for a walk, basketball practice, working out with Mr. P, whatever you were doing. It is known to elevate your mood, putting you in a bit of a better mood. It will increase your well-being, and it will also decrease your stress, anxiety, and depression. So, living in northern Alberta, it is just after 4 o'clock right now in the afternoon, and the sun is going down. We're not going to have much sunlight for much longer. So lack of sunlight is known to increase your stress and anxiety and depression. So we need to fight that by exercising. If you can exercise outside too, that's awesome. That kind of gives you a little bonus there. So exercise decreases stress, anxiety, depression, and it will increase your social lives. So personally, almost all of my good friends I have met through playing basketball. And I think it's just an incredible way for you to meet lots of people, depending what kind of clubs you join: volleyball, basketball, soccer, cross country, maybe there's a walking club, maybe like pickleball, badminton, lots and lots of options. It is a great way to meet other people, and it has lots of preventative health benefits. So overall, just being a healthier person, you're less likely to be getting sick and all those nasty diseases we're trying to avoid. Having a healthy diet, getting our vegetables in, eating right, and exercising is the best thing you can do for your body and your mind. So just a little reminder how physical health and mental health go hand in hand. All right, we are going to get into a bit of a warm-up right now. So what we're going to do is just the usual, unless you want to follow one of my other videos to get warmed up. I have just a short little warm-up that we're going to be getting done. So usual, we are just going to start jogging on the spot. Make sure we're pumping our arms. And now we're going to do high knees. Still pump your arms. And some butt kicks. While we're doing butt kicks, we're going to swing our arms side to side, nice and easy. It's going to feel kind of awkward the first few times. And we are going to do some circles. And the other way. Good. Now I'm going to grab a chair. If you guys have a wall or a desk or kitchen table, anything nearby, I like to grab it just to kind of lean on it a bit. What I'm going to be doing here, I'm going to take my foot in front of me and swing it side to side. So we're going to try to do about 10 to 20 reps of that. Good, and switching feet. All right, and now we're going to turn. I'm going to face towards you guys and girls. I'm going to try to stand up as straight as I can. And I'm going to be swinging my foot front and back now. We're going to be doing quite a few squats and lunges. So I definitely want to get our hips and legs nice and warm and activated. All right, and we're going to switch. hearing my hip crack on most of these, so I might need to work on getting a little bit better of a warm up in and a cool down. All right, feels a little okay. Now we're going to take our chair and sit. I like to sit with my butt on, but close to coming off. I'm going to straighten one foot. I'm going to sit up real straight, and I'm just going to lean forward a little bit. This is all it takes for me to feel it right in my hamstring. Make sure we're sitting up nice and straight. You're kind of pointing your chest to your toes. You're trying to get your chest to your toes. We're doing that for about 20 seconds. Switch. So same thing with my left. I'm sitting straight up, and I'm just trying to lead with my toes, or my chest to my toes, sorry. If you're not really feeling it, try pointing your toes more to the roof or the sky, wherever you're working out, and you're bound to feel it. My hamstring flexibility is not great, but I like getting this one in. And we're going to do a little bit with our arms. So, just a little bit of shoulder mobility. We got quite a few push-ups coming up too. So I want to make sure our shoulders are nice and warm. So we are going to do some W's. Arms out like this. And we're just touching our fists together right over top of our head, best we can. Good, and now we're gonna try to look like a chicken. Put our elbows pointed out like this, and we're making circles with our elbows. So I'm gonna start going one way. Gonna try to do about 15 to 20 circles. And the other way. Feels kind of awkward, but you're getting a really good shoulder warm up in, and that is more important than looking cool. Having two functioning shoulders. Good, all right. So like I said, if that warm up wasn't enough, please watch one of my other videos, one of my warm up videos, and then come right back. Otherwise, we are gonna get started. I like sometimes having nice, not easy workouts, but workouts that are easy to follow. So one of the things I like to do is my push-up squat lunge challenge. We are going to see how quickly we can get all our push-ups, squats, and lunges done. And this is all we're doing. So there are 19 rounds to this. I did quick math, 19-ish rounds. And every round, you're either going to be doing one more push-up, squat, and lunge, or one less. So to start round one, we're going to do one push-up, one squat, one lunge. Round two, 2 push-ups, 2 squats, 2 lunges. Round three, 3 push-ups, squats, lunges, and so forth, all the way up to 10. Once we get to level 10, we're doing 10 push-ups, 10 squats, 10 lunges, and then the next round we're doing 9. So once we hit 10, 10 at the top of the mountain. Once we hit 10, we start going back down. So after 10, we're doing 9 push-ups, squats, lunges, then 8, then 7, then 6, all the way down to our last round. We're doing 1 push-up, 1 squat, and 1 lunge. So it sounds not that difficult. It is not an easy workout, but it is a nice workout. It doesn't take a lot of thinking. You just have to be able to count to 10 and then back down to 1. So I like these kinds of workouts. So I don't remember, I've done this one before. I don't remember the time we got. Hopefully we're going to be getting a bit quicker. If I finish before you, feel free to stop and join the game that we're going to be doing. Otherwise, I'm going to have the timer continue running, and you can try to see what time you get. Okay, hope that makes sense. I'm just going to demo a push-up, a squat, and a lunge, just so you guys and girls all know. For my push-ups, I'm not going to do anything fancy because by the end of the workout, you will have done 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 lunges in about 16 to 18 minutes, and that is going to be a lot. So when I'm doing my push-ups, I'm going to have my hands out, shoulder width apart, and I'm going to want my hands right underneath my shoulders, and I gotta get my butt down. I talk about this a lot, but my butt pops up a lot, and I need to focus on trying to have great form. So this is 1 push-up, 2, 3. If that's too hard, that is totally fine. And I'll just ask that you guys and girls modify your push-ups. So you're gonna just do them from your knees. If you have a yoga mat or a soft rug, that'll make things a little nicer. Otherwise, we're on our knees and we're dropping down and up. Good. The fun thing I like about modified push-ups is you can easily see when you get better and improve at push-ups. Maybe you're gonna start this, you're gonna do your modified push-ups for the whole round and be absolutely exhausted and sore. Month from now, maybe you guys and girls wanna try this one again, and you noticed that you can do the first 5 rounds without modifying your push-ups, and then you modify your push-ups. That's great. That means we've gotten better, we've shown improvement, we're getting stronger, our endurance is better. That is all I'm after. You guys and girls don't have to be as good as me at those. Lots of you are gonna be better than me. So that's just where we're at. We're all just trying to get better. That's the push-up. Next up is a squat. These are timed, but we want to be as in control as possible. So when I do my squat, I don't just finish my push-up, get up, and start going. Because if I were to do that without paying attention, you'd notice my feet are always pointed out like that. I don't know what it is, but whenever I'm about to start a squat, I force myself to have both my toes pointing in a straight line, and I'm about shoulder width apart, dropping down, getting low, and back up. When I'm squatting, I'm not trying to have my knees go over my toes. I've rolled my ankles so many times, my knee doesn't really do that anyways, so that's kind of a benefit, but it's not. So, squats, shoulder width apart, get ready. I like to hold my hands out like that. You can put them wherever you want. Maybe not behind your head. You might tend to pull on your neck a bit. I just hold my hands out like this. That's 1, 2, and so forth. So, and our next exercise is a lunge. I'm going to take 1 pretty big step out forward. I'm going to drop my knee to the ground. I like to tap the ground with my knee before I go back up. If you'll notice, this knee is not pointed in front of my toes. I don't want it doing that. I want to keep it back here, and then I'm back up. Okay, so I'll show you a few. I'm standing here, back up. Just like that. Hopefully this all makes sense to you guys and girls. Like I said, by the end of this 16 to 18 minutes, you'll have done 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 lunges. So, hopefully you have water nearby. You're gonna want it. Whenever you feel like you need to just take a quick drink of water, do so. If you need to take a break, that's cool. I'd rather us pacing ourselves in a way where we don't need to take breaks, but we might be going a little bit slower. Okay, we might be a little bit slower in the reps. That's fine, whatever works for you. But just please have some water nearby, take some drinks whenever you need. All right, let's get going. All right, we're going, starting with 1 push-up. And 1 squat. And a lunge. Make sure we're going to be alternating which feet we're doing a lunge with. Round 1, just 1 lunge. Round 2, 2 push-ups. And 2 squats. And 2 lunges. All right, round 3. You all know the drill. All right, 4, On to 5. Six. Don't know about you guys and girls, but I'm starting to feel it in my legs already. All right, round 7. All right, round 8. Whew. All right, round 9. We're getting there, guys and girls. Whew. All right, on to 10, I'm gonna grab a quick drink. All right, on to 10. All right, there's 10. We are on our way down, going to 9. Whew. We are already on 8. Great work. All right, 7. Lucky 7. All right, 6. All right, we're on 5. I'm grabbing a little drink. All right, 5. All right, 4, just 4. Just 4. Three. Two. Last one. All right, what did we get here? 16 minutes and 6 seconds. That was definitely quicker than our last one. So hopefully we're all getting better. I have to get set up for our next game. But quick question for you guys and girls. What kind of key opens a banana? Let you guys and girls figure that one out. Grab a drink of water. What kind of key opens a banana? All right, I'm gonna turn the lights, got a little dark in here. There we go. All right, so what kind of key opens a banana? A monkey. A monkey opens up a banana. I like that one. All right, guys and girls, so we are gonna do a little disc golf. So lots of you out there probably have not heard of disc golf, especially during these COVID times. This is one of my favorite activities because can't play basketball, can't play volleyball. Gyms are closed right now, not a lot of options. So I like to play disc golf. There's special discs you can get at the store. Most sports stores carry disc golf now. But to get started, we're gonna work on a little bit of putting. I'm gonna use this paper plate. I also have a Frisbee. Now Frisbees aren't exactly what you use for disc golf, but for this game, it'll work. With disc golf, it's a lot like actual golf. You're trying to get it in the chain basket with as few throws as possible. Just like golf, you're trying to get it in the hole with as few strokes as possible. So we are going to play a little disc golf. We're just going to be putting. Okay, I have a Frisbee here. If you don't have a Frisbee, maybe you have paper plates at home. I just took 4 paper plates and stapled them together. If you can think of anything else in your house that you could use for this game, that would be great. I think this is a lot of fun. And it's just another way for you to get out there, challenge friends, family, challenge yourself, try to see how good you can get. So, a few things regarding putting and disc golf. I talk about opposition a lot. When I'm throwing a football, I'm stepping forward with my opposite foot. When I'm hitting a volleyball, stepping forward with my opposite foot. In disc golf, when I'm putting, I'm either going to be standing with my feet square to the basket like this, or I'm going to be leaning forward on one foot like this. I usually like to lean, but it's totally up to you. We don't have an actual disc golf disc, but I do have my plates here. It's kind of awkward to throw, to be honest. You guys and girls have to figure out what works best for you. I like to put my pointer finger right under the brim here and my thumb on top. That way I can still kind of hold my disc, Frisbee, paper plate stack secure. The way we're going to play this game, I have a very small area, so I won't exactly be taking strokes trying to get to a target. I'm more so just aiming, trying to knock down my target or get it in the basket. So here, I don't know if you guys have been watching my latest videos. I've been all about my cans for some reason. I think it's fun to knock them down after a workout. Maybe you gotta let off a little bit more steam, the workout didn't quite do it. We're gonna knock over some cans. So the way I'm gonna play this is I'm gonna see how far I can get and still get my disc into the basket and knock over the cans. I'm just gonna demo it in here. We're not gonna get too wild with it. This is a game for you guys and girls at home. So I'm just gonna stand right about here. I have a line showing me where I'm throwing from. I'm gonna aim at the blue recycle bin with my Frisbee. I'm going to lean forward. Got it in. If you can see when I released, my fingers are pointing directly at the basket, the recycle bin, because that's where I want it to go. I'm going to finish pointing exactly where I want it to go. Just like in basketball, when you're shooting, your hand is pointing towards the rim. In volleyball, if you're hitting or if you're serving, you're pointing towards where you want it to go. In soccer, your foot is going to finish while pointing to where you want the ball to go, right? So, just like in disc golf, it's the exact same thing. Next up, I'm going to see if I can knock over all 5 of these cans. So, I have my spot I'm starting with. I'm going to lean forward, a couple pump fakes. Too low. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to make note that this isn't going to fly very high, and I need to put it up a little higher. Too low, okay? So I'm going to work with my paper plates, and I'm going to see how many times it's going to take me to hit the cans. This is going to be my last try. Too low, okay? So with this, you're going to you might want to be aiming your paper plates at a target that's a little lower. You might honestly want to stack up more paper plates to make it a bit heavier, and that way you can throw it with a bit more force and it'll glide in that straight line. If you have a Frisbee at home, that would be best. I wouldn't do this with actual discs. For disc golf, those are a lot heavier and could damage something. Make sure we're using things appropriate at home. I'm using cans that are emptied and washed out. You shouldn't be using bottles, for instance. We don't want to be knocking over bottles. Those could break, and that could be a big problem. So, thank you everybody for joining me today. I'm glad I could show you Dorota from Bandaged Paws. If you guys and girls have any pets at home, please send me a few pictures of your pets if you would like, and a little write-up, and I will just put your pets up on one of my shows. I'm going to continue with the mental health and physical activity because I think that's important. And I hope you enjoyed the workout today. It was just a simple push-up, squat, lunge challenge that you're going to be feeling tomorrow in your legs, I am sure. So, thanks again. Have an awesome day.